All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and kind of a coincidence, we happen to have the greatest producer of Argentina wine in the store for a tasting, the winemaker here from Catena, Nicholas Catena, and then who walks in, our folks from representing Achaval, Ferrer, another one of the top level producers in Argentina. There's a little speculation as to what's to happen. Stoli bought this label, and well, the wines are still very good. Let me tell you, even though we have a company that is more involved in liquor now than charge, but you know, these Achaval Ferrer wines, when you look at the vineyard sites they're getting their grapes from, these are some of the top vineyards in Argentina. And that's what it takes to make great wine. And still a relatively small brand. I think they're at like 25,000 cases total produced. Or I'm sorry, that's of their largest item, maybe like 40, 50,000 cases total, which is a medium-sized winery. That's not overly large. The Cabernet, the real star here, and you know, a lot of people don't realize how good the Cabernet is in Argentina, and a lot of people show the Malbec after the Cab, as they did here. And the Cabernet here, I thought was a little bit more impressive than the Malbec. So Cabernet, to me, always should be one of the last wines you show. Barolo would be the only thing that I show after that, or Amarone. But in Argentina, they like to show the Malbec after the Cab as being a more important grape. They own 4 vineyards, and they contract the rest of the stuff that they use for their wines. And half of the fruit here is from 120-year-old vines. Wow. A mixture of different vineyard sites here for this Cab. Only 1,000 cases produced, and it is single varietal, so no other varietals in it. It's got a good amount of red currant berry fruit, the nice hand of fresh earth, tobacco spice, kind of pine cedary notes coming out on the second day. A rich and juicy Cabernet on the tongue with a nice amount of spice, those earthy notes, and then fine tannins on the finish. Very well balanced. Excellent little Cabernet at 26.25. All right, the Malbec up next. A blend of 3 different vineyard sites, but also 100% varietal. This is a large production, 25,000 cases, the largest production item in the portfolio here. This wine's got a lovely dark berry, blackberry fruit here on the nose with violets, dark earth, licorice spice, like smoky notes, like pipe tobacco, a little orange peel also coming out as the wine opens. A really bright and zesty style of Malbec with nice forward fruit on the tongue, pretty floral notes, hints of that smoke and spice on the finish. Maybe not quite as big or long on the finish, rather, as the Cabernet, but very good Malbec nonetheless. All right, and then the Achaval Ferrer Chimera. They make a whopping 8,000 cases of this wine. Maybe the best value, well, is the best value in the bunch. You know what they say about the blend. I think the best wines are blends. You have a potential to make a better wine every year when you take a palette of different, you know, varietals and have the opportunity to put them together, like Malbec, Cabernet Franc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Petit Verdot, all in this blend. And Chimera is the perfection of a dream that you strive for and to achieve. And this has become one of the iconic wines of Mendoza. It's got a beautiful bouquet, some toasty oak spice, tremendous concentration of dark berry fruit, tobacco, pretty floral notes, that fresh earth, the dark chocolate, really rich and complex on the palate as well, with big tannins, but really ripe and round. This wine's got a lot of fruit, lovely spice and nuance on the finish. An excellent little bottle of Bordeaux-style blend from Argentina at 40.50. And then the Cinco Vineyard wines, the Mirador and the Bella Vista. Wow, man, these are big. The first one to think of, Mirador, is a single vineyard. Both of these are very low yielding. They use smaller barriques here to increase the micro-oxygenation, making the wine more supple. And this is their lowest altitude vineyard, so a little bit more intense, a little more masculine. Really nice concentrated, rich blackberry liqueur, espresso, violet perfume, dark chocolate, really aromatic and big and chewy on the tongue. This wine's got lots of concentration, blackberry and red berry fruit, really intense with a firm hand of acidity here. Lots of nuance from the nose coming in through the finish. Most excellent juice. The Finca Bella Vista I like just a little more. It's a little higher elevation, 3,100 feet. And this is where the winery is located. And it's very densely planted, so you get competition among the vines, which produces more intense fruit. And this wine's got a lovely bouquet of blackberry liqueur, licorice spice, violet notes, really well endowed, and wow, man, explosive on the tongue. A firm hand of tannins here, smooth and silky, and wow, big, lots of fruit, lots of everything, very rich, layered, very long finish. I thought this wine just had a little more link to the finish, and my favorite wine amongst the group, but everything here excellent at Achaval Ferrer, one of the top wineries in Argentina. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.